For years, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, has been one of the royal family's most underrated figures, often called their secret weapon. But now, she's stepping into the spotlight like never before. Duchess Sophie has just broken her silence on Diana's secret, and it's shocking. As one of Queen Elizabeth's most trusted confidants, Sophie has witnessed the monarchy's inner workings like few others. At one point, she even admitted, "I promise her," hinting at a long-held secret. In this video, we'll explore her journey through the complex world of royalty, her rising influence, and the reality she's finally revealing. Sophie's connection to Diana's legacy is remarkable. In a royal world filled with grandeur and tradition, genuine bonds can be rare. Yet Sophie managed to forge not just one, but two incredibly special connections. First with the late Princess Diana, and later with Queen Elizabeth II. Over the years, her quiet strength and unwavering loyalty have earned her the title of Diana's secret weapon within William's family. While the royal family is known for maintaining a sense of impartiality, it was no secret that Queen Elizabeth had her favorites, and among them, Sophie stood out in a way few could have predicted. Many believed the Queen's closest female confidant would be someone like Princess Anne, but in reality, it was Sophie who held a uniquely cherished place in Her Majesty's heart. Elizabeth admired Sophie for one key reason: she was refreshingly down-to-earth. Unlike others who embraced the extravagant royal lifestyle, Sophie rejected unnecessary luxuries, even refusing costly security details unless absolutely necessary. This humility resonated deeply with the Queen, who saw in Sophie a kindred spirit, someone grounded despite the grandeur surrounding her. Royal expert Ingrid Seward once revealed that Elizabeth viewed Sophie as a bit of a surrogate daughter. Their bond wasn't just about duty or obligation. There was genuine warmth between them. They shared a love of military history, which brought them even closer in private conversations. While the Queen couldn't always visit the places she longed to see, Sophie went in her place, calling her from historical battlefields in France to share insights and stories. It was a small but deeply meaningful gesture, a reminder that Sophie understood the importance of history and legacy in a way that few others did. Sophie's importance in the royal family extends beyond her connection with the Queen. She also carried a quiet but meaningful relationship with Princess Diana, sharing a similar approach to royal duties. Like Diana, Sophie never sought the spotlight, instead focusing on causes that mattered without making a show of it. She wasn't interested in making headlines. She was interested in making a difference. That dedication, that quiet determination, is why many now see her as Diana's secret weapon. The one person uniquely positioned to support William's family in ways few others can. Following the Queen's passing, Sophie's role within the royal family has only grown more significant. She has become a pillar of support for Catherine, a steady presence in times of change, and a guiding force for the next generation. While some royals falter under pressure, Sophie remains unwavering, an elegant force in the background, ensuring the future of the monarchy remains strong. And just like Diana, she doesn't need to command attention to leave a lasting impact. Now, as Duchess Sophie breaks her silence on Diana's secret, the revelation is shocking. William's trust in Sophie has never been more evident. In 2025, with both King Charles and the Princess of Wales facing health challenges, the weight of royal duties has shifted onto a select few. This responsibility isn't new for Sophie. Ever since Prince Andrew stepped back and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex withdrew from royal life, she has quietly taken on an increasing workload. Unlike others who have come and gone, she has remained steady, proving that her loyalty lies with the stability of the monarchy. Prince William sees her as a pillar of support, and reports suggest he has major plans for her role when he takes the throne. But Sophie's commitment goes beyond duty, it's personal. Those close to the royal family believe she made a silent promise long ago. "I promise her," she reportedly said in private moments, alluding to a vow she made to Princess Diana. While she and Diana weren't publicly close, their connection ran deeper than many realized. Both understood the immense pressure of royal life, and Sophie took it upon herself to ensure William's family would always have someone they could trust. Despite not being born into royalty, Sophie seamlessly adapted to life within the firm. When she first met Queen Elizabeth II, she was nervous and unsure of her place. But over time, she formed an unbreakable bond with the late monarch, built on shared values and a low-key approach to royal life. This set her apart from others who married into the family. She wasn't in it for attention. It was always about the bigger picture. Now, Sophie has emerged as a key player within the firm, proving that reliability and quiet resilience are just as powerful as public charisma. Her unwavering support for Kate Middleton has only strengthened her position. While Kate has stepped back from duties to focus on her recovery, Sophie has been there every step of the way. As one royal insider put it, with Sophie, it's not all about her. She was one of the first outsiders who came into the royal family and realized that it's about all of them working together as a team. This mindset has made her indispensable. Her commitment was further cemented when she was named the new royal patron of a charity previously backed by Prince Philip. She steps up when needed, even when it means filling the shoes of the biggest personalities in royal history. And as William prepares for the future of the monarchy, Sophie and her family will likely play a larger role. Her children, Lady Louise and James, Viscount Severn, have largely stayed out of the limelight, but with their parents' growing influence, they could take on more active roles within the firm. Sophie and Prince Edward may have been overshadowed in the past, but their quiet dedication has made them invaluable. As the royal landscape shifts, one thing remains clear. Sophie isn't just filling a role, she's fulfilling a promise made in confidence, a vow to stand by William's family, and a silent assurance that Diana's legacy will always have a protector within the palace walls. The bond between Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, and the Princess of Wales has grown into one of the strongest relationships within the royal family. Though they come from different backgrounds, their shared experiences as outsiders who married into royalty have forged a deep connection. Over the years, their friendship has been evident, from public engagements to private moments of support. Their closeness was clear as early as 2011, when newlywed Kate was seen engrossed in conversation with Sophie on the Buckingham Palace balcony during the RAF flight past. Whether attending Royal Ascot together in 2017 or teaming up for video calls during lockdowns, their interactions have always seemed warm and genuine. Kate has also joined Sophie at high-profile events, such as the women's final at Wimbledon in 2016, further highlighting their shared interests. But their relationship goes beyond public appearances. Sophie has been a quiet source of support for Kate throughout her royal journey, offering guidance that only someone with years of experience within the firm can provide. Having joined the royal family over a decade before Kate, Sophie understands the challenges of stepping into such a demanding role. In 2020, a body language expert noted that Sophie often face-checks Kate with strong eye contact, suggesting a watchful and semi-maternal presence. This support has become even more crucial in recent months as Kate stepped back from public duties to focus on her health. Sophie took on additional royal responsibilities in her absence, seamlessly filling in where needed and ensuring that key engagements continued without disruption. Her actions reflect not just duty, but genuine care for her sister-in-law. Beyond official engagements, Sophie has also been a protective figure for Kate in subtle but meaningful ways. Throughout the changing dynamics of the royal family, Sophie remains a steadfast and invaluable presence, quietly shaping the future of the monarchy while honoring the legacies of both Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana. During Princess Eugenie's wedding, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, was seen looking amused yet attentive when Kate's dress was caught by the wind, a small but telling moment of sisterly connection. On Remembrance Sunday, she placed a reassuring hand on Kate after the 2-minute silence, offering comfort in an emotional setting. Their similarities extend beyond their roles within the monarchy. Both share a strong connection to the public due to their relatively modest upbringings before marrying into the royal family. They are both passionate about children's charities and youth-focused initiatives, championing similar causes. Their mutual love for sports and fashion has also been evident in their joint appearances over the years. As the royal family continues to evolve, Kate and Sophie are seen as key figures moving forward. Their bond is more than just friendship. It's a partnership built on trust, shared responsibilities, and a deep understanding of what it means to serve the monarchy. While many members of the royal family command headlines, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, has built her influence away from the spotlight. She has never sought attention for her work, yet those within royal circles recognize her as one of the most dedicated figures in the firm. Her quiet determination has allowed her to take on some of the monarchy's most difficult and sensitive causes without the fanfare that often surrounds other royals. One of her most significant efforts has been her work in combating sexual violence in conflict zones. Unlike traditional royal engagements, this cause requires not just appearances, but a deep emotional commitment. Sophie has met with survivors whose harrowing stories have left a lasting impact on her. At one event, she was visibly moved to tears after hearing the account of a woman who had endured unimaginable trauma. Rather than simply offering words of sympathy, Sophie has used her platform to push for real change, emphasizing that the UK has a moral obligation to support victims and ensure justice is pursued against perpetrators. Her commitment has not wavered even in the face of global crises. During the pandemic, when many royal engagements were put on hold, Sophie remained active, ensuring that vital humanitarian efforts did not fade into the background. She continued working behind the scenes, engaging with organizations and policymakers to keep these issues in public discourse. Unlike high-profile initiatives that attract media attention, much of her work has been done quietly, yet its impact is undeniable. Experts believe Sophie is one of the most influential yet underrated members of the royal family. Her ability to navigate difficult conversations with empathy and determination has set her apart. Unlike other royals whose influence is measured by public appearances and popularity, Sophie's power lies in her ability to work effectively behind the scenes. She understands the weight of her position and uses it not for personal recognition, but to bring attention to those who need it most. As the monarchy continues to evolve, her role is becoming increasingly vital. While she may not dominate headlines, her influence within the royal family and beyond is undeniable. She has proven that true leadership does not always require a spotlight. Sometimes, the most powerful figures are those working quietly in the background, making a difference where it truly matters. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, has built a reputation as a steady and drama-free presence within the royal family, avoiding controversy and gaining trust as one of the monarchy's most reliable figures. Royal commentator Katie Nicholl has noted Sophie's easygoing nature and strong work ethic, making her a quiet but effective force behind the scenes. Her ability to navigate complex royal relationships has been evident for years. She has acted as a bridge between generations, maintaining close ties with both senior and younger royals. During the tensions between Prince William and Prince Harry, Sophie reportedly played a key role, offering support while staying out of direct conflict. Unlike some royals who have been drawn into family disputes, Sophie has remained neutral, allowing her to maintain strong relationships on both sides. She also distanced herself from Prince Andrew's controversies, refusing to share a home with him despite their long-standing family ties. Beyond palace walls, Sophie has taken on a crucial diplomatic role, often traveling to conflict zones on behalf of the UK government. Her humanitarian work has brought her to places like Sudan, Kosovo, and Ukraine, where she has met with survivors of war crimes. On a recent trip to Chad, she spoke with refugees fleeing Sudan's violent conflict, listening to their stories and advocating for global support. She has highlighted how many women are forced into survival tactics that expose them to further violence, stressing the urgency of international action. Sophie has also been a key supporter of the Women, Peace, and Security Agenda, a global initiative focused on protecting women in war zones. She has met with grassroots organizations, government officials, and survivors, working to amplify voices that are often overlooked. While other royals focus on more public-facing engagements, Sophie has immersed herself in sensitive issues, bringing attention to underreported crises. Her commitment to humanitarian efforts was also evident in Ukraine, where she made a discreet but impactful visit. Unlike many public figures who use such trips for publicity, Sophie downplayed her presence, insisting she wasn't brave for visiting. Instead, she saw her role as one of listening and raising awareness. Her ability to engage with crisis-affected communities without making herself the center of attention has earned her deep respect. With her growing influence in diplomacy and humanitarian work, Sophie has become one of the monarchy's most important yet underrated figures, proving that power isn't always about visibility. It's about action. Despite earning a reputation as one of the most dependable members of the royal family and forming strong bonds with key figures, Sophie's relationship with Camilla, Queen Consort, appears more complicated. while Sophie was among Queen Elizabeth II's most trusted confidants, often standing by her side at significant events. Her interactions with Camilla have been noticeably more distant. Body language experts have pointed out this contrast. Sophie exudes warmth with family members like Catherine, Princess of Wales, but appears far more formal around Camilla. At Queen Elizabeth's funeral, subtle but telling moments fueled speculation about tensions behind palace doors. As the royal procession unfolded, Sophie was seen walking protectively beside Kate, displaying a strong sense of unity. In contrast, her demeanor with Camilla remained detached. Unlike Kate, who has publicly shown deference to Camilla's position as queen consort, Sophie has not been as openly supportive, leading some to believe their relationship is marked more by quiet strain than camaraderie. This difference has been obvious in numerous public engagements. Sophie and Kate often appear in sync, reflecting genuine warmth and mutual support, while her interactions with Camilla tend to be more restrained. Unlike Kate, who has adapted seamlessly to Camilla's evolving role, Sophie's reserved approach suggests an unwillingness to fully embrace the new hierarchy within the royal family. This dynamic has led to speculation that Sophie may still be adjusting to Camilla's position, especially given her long-standing closeness with the late queen. Adding to this perception is Sophie's reluctance to engage in performative displays of royal unity. She has never been one to force relationships for the sake of appearances. Instead, she maintains a steady and consistent presence within the monarchy. Her quiet loyalty to Queen Elizabeth II may have contributed to a natural hesitancy in embracing Camilla, as she was deeply rooted in the previous era of the monarchy. Despite this, Sophie remains an essential and trusted figure within the royal family. King Charles III values her commitment to duty, and Prince William respects her steady and level-headed nature. She has successfully balanced being an active royal without getting caught up in unnecessary drama. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, has earned significant respect within the royal family for her dependable nature. However, her distant interactions with Queen Camilla highlight the complexities of royal relationships, proving that personal dynamics still influence the balance of power within the monarchy. Despite the carefully curated public image of the royal family, these subtle interactions hint at underlying tensions that shape its internal structure. Beyond royal politics, Sophie has taken on a nurturing role, particularly with Prince William and Princess Kate's children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. With William and Kate balancing royal duties and public life, Sophie provides a steady and affectionate presence, creating a sense of normalcy for the young royals. At Bagshot Park, she is known for organizing playdates, picnics, and outdoor activities that allow the children to enjoy a relaxed environment away from public scrutiny. As a mother herself, having raised Lady Louise Windsor and James, Earl of Wessex, with a balance of royal tradition and independence, Sophie applies the same approach when interacting with the next generation of royals. Experts believe Sophie will play a crucial role in mentoring George, Charlotte, and Louis as they grow into their royal responsibilities. She is often seen engaging with them at public events, bending down to their level, offering words of encouragement, and making them feel at ease. Beyond being a fun and affectionate aunt, she serves as a trusted guardian, supporting William and Kate as they prepare their children for the future. With King Charles prioritizing a slimmed-down monarchy, George, as a future king, will face increasing pressures, and Sophie's presence ensures that he and his siblings have a reassuring family connection beyond their parents. Her ability to balance warmth with responsibility makes her an essential figure in shaping the monarchy's future. As King Charles's reign progresses and Prince William prepares for his eventual role as king, Sophie's influence is only expected to grow. She has built her reputation through consistent dedication rather than spectacle, making her an invaluable asset to the monarchy. Unlike high-profile royals, she has quietly championed modern societal issues, such as gender equality and support for survivors of violence, aligning her work with evolving global concerns. Her experience and diplomatic skills will be crucial in maintaining stability and relevance for the monarchy in a rapidly changing world. Sophie's legacy will likely be defined by her steadfast commitment rather than dramatic headlines. While others have struggled with the pressures of royal life, she has remained consistent, handling challenges with grace and avoiding unnecessary controversy. Beyond her current influence, She plays a vital role in mentoring the younger royals, ensuring that the next chapter of the monarchy is built on a strong foundation. In time, her role may expand further, possibly stepping into a more prominent advisory position when William eventually becomes king. As the royal family continues to navigate an uncertain future, Sophie's impact is already cemented. She will remain one of its most dependable figures for years to come, quietly shaping its future through her unwavering dedication. What do you think Sophie's role will look like in the future? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.